Hey, it's Scotty. Let's talk about what is an appropriate temperature for our guinea pigs. Guinea pigs should be in a room or an area that is between 65 degrees and 75 degrees. And I've got my conversion. That's 18 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius. So you really want to make sure that your piggies, that they're in a comfortable zone like that. Now, they can handle the cold a little bit if they have a nice cozy house or something, maybe a fleece tunnel or a fleece hidey to go into that's insulated, that can keep them warm. But really, 65 is about as cold as I would go. You don't want them to be uncomfortable. You don't want them to be prone to getting sick, just like us. So if you're comfortable, they will be comfortable, but they generally run a bit hotter. And guinea pigs, they can get heat stroke pretty easily. So I would say you definitely don't want it to be 80 degrees or above. But I like to keep it in that perfect zone of 65 and 75 degrees. Another thing to consider is that in the colder months, if it does get cold in your home, you can use a heating pad. There are a number of pet safe heating pads. And in the summer, if it gets a little hotter, you can have a frozen water bottle in a sock and you can put it next to them. Fans work okay to circulate air, but remember, the reason why we are cooled by a fan is because we sweat, and the evaporation of our sweat cools us down. But guinea pigs don't sweat, so although they could benefit from the circulation, they're not going to feel cooler because of a fan. So a way that I like to monitor my temperature in my guinea pig room is with a big thermometer. I like a nice big analog thermometer that I can see. This one also has a humidity gauge. It's really important to make sure that your piggies are not in an environment that is too dry or too humid. Right now, it is a perfect 42% humidity and 72 degrees Fahrenheit. So remember, in Celsius, between 18 and 24 is a good window to shoot for. And like I said, if you're comfortable, they're comfortable. Now, a handy gadget that I also keep, this is a smart digital thermometer. This also has humidity and temperature, and it's battery operated, and it runs on Wi-Fi. So when I'm not home, I can come in and I can check and see what the temperature is. Now, I might put this, generally, I keep this in the other room because I have this thermometer for this room. So I keep this in the room that tends in the summer to get the warmest. So when I'm gone, I can check and make sure that it's not getting too hot in there. So a smart thermometer like this is great. You can set an alert for a minimum or a maximum temperature or humidity, and it will send you an alert on your phone. It also charts, it graphs the day, so you can see the hottest point and the coolest point and what the temperatures were over across the day, and you can change the intervals that it's recording, and you can change it to, every hour or 2 hours. And the less frequently that you set those points, the less of the battery that it will use. So these are some of my tips for keeping your piggies cool in the summer, warm in the winter, and just feeling comfortable. Remember, between 65 and 75 is ideal. That's 18 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius. And get yourself some tools to help you monitor that. Your piggies will thank you. So that's it for this video. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, hit a like button. If you want more information about guinea pig care, hit the subscribe button. I also have a free guinea pig care guide on my website, and all the resources that I use and all the information that I've learned volunteering at the Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue for over a decade. All right, until next time, thanks for watching.